Welcome back to the GamingDorkCorner, your favorite female channel focused on all the video game lore and facts. Today, I will uncover all the clues and mysteries in Secret of the Mimic with the help of the brand new trailer. Steel goo shall not stand in my way. Before we begin, remember to like and subscribe and ring that bell so you won't miss my upcoming video where we finally solve Pac-Man's twisted CIA origins. Clutch your magnifying glass and let's solve the Mimic's titular secret. The gameplay trailer starts with a peculiar orange-eyed version of the Steel Wool logo. This seems to be a nod to the one and only system error Toy Bonnie, featured on the iPhone. An interesting callback to start this trailer off with. This puddle on the ground is rather similar in shape to the iconic silhouette of director Alfred Hitchcock. An intentional detail, I do so say. It tells me that Beanwool are taking heavy inspiration from the master of cinema with his works such as Vertigo, Psycho, Clown 2, and Murder. A van drives past and we get a close-up of it. It has the Fazbear Entertainment logo upon its side. Yet what strikes me the most are these two balloons. Red and blue. We'll come back to this vehicle later. I believe it may be the second biggest piece of this mimic-shaped puzzle. There's text saying entrance and a big star below. Makes you wonder if some kind of wizard lives here. The voice of Andy Field seems to be guiding our stoic protagonist on a mission. He says a man named Edward Murray has vanished. This is an odd reference to the Tales from the Pizzaplex story The Mimic. I don't see how this is relevant to Secret of the Mimic. Green eyes? Like baby perhaps? I'll leave that up for you to decide. I honestly want to punch that thing. We get to roam this new locale for a moment. Based on the description of the game, this is the mysterious Mimic Manor. I suspect many ghosts and zombies reside in this ghoulish estate. The poster here is reminiscent of Michelangelo's painting, The Creation of Adam, God's finger-touching man. Is FNAF finally returning to its Christian roots? This shot of multiple costumes makes me think that this game will have many suits. An elephant, a cat, a dog? What's next? I'm hoping for a worm. As we're crawling around some brown bricks, we see the creepy clown pass by. The creepy clown seems to be the mascot of this new game, featured on all the marketing and even being in the first teaser. The creepy clown may very well be the sister of the Mimic, as seen by its similar yet different eyes. These ones being spiralesque to represent the creepy clown's psychotic mind. FNAF's very own The Joker, if you will. But more importantly than the clown, upon this box sits a lonesome rat. I promise you, the rodent will solve this mystery. You should call this phone number in real life! A mushroom wearing a scarf? How queer. A robot tells us to go back to work. Another clue to our stoic protagonist's identity. We cannot be playing as a woman because women wouldn't leave the kitchen. The player's hand is yellow, like the yellow woman, but I suspect that this is to throw me off. Smellwool has noticed my keen eye for spotting the yellow woman and therefore put this in as a clever trick. But I've already ruled out us being a lady, so checkmate. No one can outsmart this old dog. We're on a rooftop and it's snowing. This is reminiscent of Max Payne, and Max Payne 2, the fall of Max Payne, my favorite video games. I really hope we get a gun. We keep getting glimpses of this white tiger. It seems to be the same white tiger as featured in Tales from the Pizzaplex, The White Tiger. FNAF is pulling more and more from the books. Is Steel Gruel running out of ideas? We plug the funny stick into the computer and a little guy named Helper appears. This critter I found rather intriguing, so I reached out to my famous reoccurring insider, the Gorilla, for more info, and even though he's been incarcerated for several counts of perjury, he still has provided me exclusive details. He told me that Helper is a clever acronym for H-E-L-P-Y, Helpy. Could this mean that this is actually Helpy? We then see a new character run up to us named Dolly, as seen by a name tag. But Dolly could also be an anagram for Lie Laud. So who's Laud? Our protagonist is holding on to the rat as seen before, and as my great-great-uncle famously said, a rat or two means we got a clue. After another brief encounter with the creepy clown, the roof collapses in on itself, and a giant robot comes down to eat us. Notice how yellow it is. This could very well be the Yellow Woman's newest, most twisted creation yet. The logo is shown alongside with the release date of June 13th. That's Friday the 13th. An intentional Steel scare. May John Voorhees appear, machete in hand? After watching the trailer, we're left with two big questions. Who do we play as, and what is the secret of the Mimic? As to whom we are, think back to the beginning. Remember the van? We've seen this automobile before. In the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 minigame, Give the Kids Some Pie, the little homunculus that would go on to possess the puppet is killed by the iconic purpleoid man. And what is he driving? A van. Those two balloons? Red and blue, mix the colors, it's purple. We're playing as the infamous Purple Fellow, a clever twist for the FNAF fans. I can already feel the Hitchcockian influence at play. Now for the final question we all are asking. What is the titular secret of the Mimic? I do think I know just what it is. The rats. The Mimic is hiding in plain sight, disguised as these lovable rodents throughout the Mimic Manor. As previously said, Secret of the Mimic is out June 13th, so make sure to come back then, like you always do, and tell me just how right I was. But hey, that's just a theory.